Okay, so now we're talking to a real live celebrity. This is Mark from Mark and Cars, the international conglomerate YouTube channel and casino chain. And this is Mark's. What year is this, Mark?
This is a 1960 356B. It's a T5 body. If you're a 356 aficionado, you'll know what that means. But if you're not, simplistically, it means it's the newer body shape. Okay, and has some of the older body shape features such as the round hood here, a single grille on the back, those sorts of things, but you'll be able to tell the difference from the other 356s here as compared.
Mark, it would be really fair to say that you, like me, are a car enthusiast.
Bit of a nutcase,
A bit of a nutcase. Like, tell me, in as few words as possible, to condense it down, what is it about Porsche? Why Porsche?
Well, look, as a brand, it's, it represents sports car, and that in itself, that's really up until about 18 years ago, that's all they made was sports cars.
Yeah.
Okay. So the cars were initially built and designed by an engineering company. Okay, so they're built well, they're designed to last a long time. You can drive the hell out of them and still go and get your groceries and come home. And there's just not many brands you can do that to. Sure, that's becoming a thing now, but we're talking this car's 60 years old and you could do that back then. That in itself is very appealing to me.
I want to add to that if it's okay.
Sure.
For me, there's quite a few cars that are seek excellence in a sense.
Mm-hmm.
But for me, it's this fanatical German desire for excellence, and then blended into that is this element of fun.
Sure.
And that, like Mercedes-Benz, Porsche, the early German cars, all sought excellence. But Porsche was the only one that said, let's go racing with it. Let's have some real fun with it, particularly in the era when these cars started. Where did this car come from? It's left-hand drive.
It is, yes. So this car was originally delivered into California, as were a very high percentage of all 356s made.
Yes.
Specifically that state.
Yes.
To give you some insight, of the whole production series of 356s, around 65% went to the USA. Okay.
Yeah.
And of that 65%, 80% went to just California.
Wow.
So that's how popular this car was, which sort of makes a bit of sense because it's a long way away from the home of the American muscle car, heading over the other side of the country. So this one was delivered new, over there. I did try to buy it from the guy that was selling it over there, and he sold it to another Australian guy who I got in touch with, and 12 months later then sold the car to me.
Now, there's you start off with a flat four oil air-cooled car, and then you go to a flat six, and then that flat six becomes eventually liquid-cooled, etc. So there's plenty of things to choose from in the Porsche family.
There is.
Why 356? Had you driven many before you decided on 356?
Yeah, look, this is not my first Porsche. I had a 914, which is also a V-dub based.
Horizontal
car.
flat four,
Yeah, but the car was actually built in conjunction with Volkswagen.
Yes.
Okay. So I do like the motors. Look, in all honesty, I've probably had about 20 Beetles growing up.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So
this was inevitable.
And it's not like this is the end of evolution because there are Beetles that are much better than 356s.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
But for me, I had this sort of epiphany moment, and it was really probably the car moment, and it wasn't 356.
Yeah.
Like my dad was a motor mechanic.
Yes.
Okay, worked for Ford, worked on a lot of big Aussie muscle cars, like Holdens, Fords, all that sort of stuff, Valiants. And I grew up in Geelong. There was one 356 in Geelong back then.
Yeah.
This would have been about 1980. This happened, and one turns up, wasn't running properly, so the old man did some work on it, and I just couldn't believe it. It was like seeing a spaceship up, seeing these big Aussie cars, And then we went for a drive, and you didn't have to slow down to go around corners, It was just, for me, because I've been so exposed, we had big Falcon, XA-GTs, XB-GTs, all this sort of stuff.
Yeah.
And then this tiny little thing turns up, and it was just so exciting for me,
That's fascinating. Mark, as always, it's a pleasure. Good luck with the YouTube channel.
Thank you.
And keep up the excellent work.
Thank you.
Thanks very much.
Thanks.
And here's just a quick note from our sponsor. I'm with Peter Rinaldi. Peter, in the past, you've raced VWs.
Yeah, raced VWs.
You've had several Porsches.
Yes, I still have.
Oh, you do indeed.
Yes.
I remember is it brown car?
The aubergine down the end.
Thank you, the aubergine down the end.
Yeah.
Aubergine down the end is almost the brown car, isn't it?
Oh, depends if you like red wine. I like Shiraz.
Aubergine down the end. There you go.
Yeah, that's
Peter's a Porsche nut just like me.
Yeah.
He can't help it. And today, how many judges do you have today? Peter's one of the judges.
Well, we have this class and we have 4 people that are doing this. So
this
each
class
one
is
has,
what? Air-cooled 6 cylinders, or
No,
what is it?
these are just the spirit of the Concours.
Okay.
They're not full Concours cars.
Yes.
But the people obviously haven't put quite as much effort into polishing the brake calipers and things like
Yes.
that.
Yeah. Exactly.
So we're just judging the tops. We're not
Gotcha.
opening the bonnets or anything like that.
Got you. So, as a Porsche enthusiast, a judge today, what sort of things are you looking for?
I'm looking for panel fit.
Okay.
I'm looking for stone chips. I'm looking for dirt. You know, like
Things that could have been remedied beforehand. Yeah.
you know, things like that.
Dead bugs.
Yeah, dead bugs, things like that. That's what I'm looking for.
Yes.
But it's hard. I have to be critical, because otherwise all cars are going to get full
My
marks.
word, it's so easy to love all of them, isn't it?
Yeah. So I have to try and be critical.
Okay. So, and also, fortunately, you're no longer in this business.
Yes.
But it's politically delicate.
Yes, you can offend people.
My word.
Yeah. One time I was judging for the Volkswagen Club,
Yes.
and there was a magnificent car, and it had a wheel bolt missing.
Oh.
Well, safety as well.
My
So
word.
I had to take points off for that. And
Yes.
the guy was most upset
Yes.
that he got a low score when his car was magnificent.
Yeah. Why was the wheel nut off?
Exactly, why indeed.
Yeah.
Shouldn't have been off.
No, exactly.
Yeah.
And also, it's about standards.
Yes, that's right.
And obviously, wheel nuts are pretty important, right?
That's right, yeah, exactly.
Gosh, are you having a great day?
Well, so far so good, yeah.
Up until now.
Yeah, no, it's
So what's in your garage these days?
Lotus Europa, Ford Twin Cam, 74,
Yes.
Porsche 911, 1975, Porsche 356C, 1964,
Yes.
Porsche Speedster Replica, the black one down the end there,
All right, yep.
and Myers Manx Beach Buggy, a 90 model Volkswagen Synchro camper,
Okay, yes, yep.
and we have a A5 Audi Coupe, and we have a Amarok single cab ute with a slide-on camper on it.
Okay, so room for just one more then, isn't there?
No, no more.
What a collection.
No more.
That's a very
and,
eclectic mix of cars.
and about 12 motorbikes
Oh, wow.
in various stages of disrepair.
Peter, I don't want to keep you from your work. It's
Simon.
been a joy. Cheers, buddy.
Pleasure.